gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Battling with Bourbon. I'm your host, the real effing deal, Mike Vernusco.
And I'm your host, Rockstar Johnny Nye. And today we have a Fresh Crack Friday.
Friday.
Today we have a Stagg, formerly known as Stagg Junior. This is a 23A batch.
23A.
This comes in at 130.2 proof. It's unfiltered, barrel proof expression. This is a very cool bottle. Stagg's pretty hard to find, so we're really excited to try this batch.
When I was first getting in, we had a name change and went from Stagg Junior to Stagg. I was able to quickly acquire about 3 bottles of Stagg at the $80 retail mark in the Chicagoland, Northwest Indiana region. I believe I just had a quick heads up because I bought the 2 and then I went back to that same store about a month later and they went from $80 to $350 at that store. It's like, holy shit. Maybe I should have savored those ones that I bought, but I didn't. I flew through them, and I quickly determined that Stagg may or may not be my favorite bourbon. And I've always had Russell's 13 to be my favorite bourbon. So we're going to do a Fresh Crack Friday today of the Stagg, and then later on, you guys are going to see a Taste Test Tuesday of the Stagg versus the Russells to see which one really is my favorite.
Great pop on the cork. Sorry I had to go off screen. That stupid foil folded under.
Nice cork pop. Stagg's coming from Sazerac, your Buffalo Trace distillery. Obviously, you guys may or may not know they are the world's #1 most awarded distillery.
As I'm spilling this shit.
John's pouring a drink for our table as well.
All right.
Let's see what happens. If you guys have never seen this bottle in the wild, you got the deer antlers on the front, nice white label. On the back, you're going to have the sticker label. Over here in the front, it's going to tell you the batch number. Earlier on in the beginning, they didn't quite yet start doing the batch number. And in less than 2 years, they've already delivered over 23 batches through multiple letters.
And now at 130.2 proof, this will put some hair on your chest.
Yeah, let's put some hair in your chest.
But
if your lawnmower won't start, try pouring a little of this in there, see what happens.
But for a barrel proof expression, it is really, really good.
Oh man, very nice on the nose. Now these are coming in right around the 8-year mark.
Oh yeah, the nose on this is great. This has got a phenomenal nose. That cherry grape.
So this smells just like barrel char.
It's got a lot of oak characteristic.
I love it.
It's fruity.
I love it.
Like a fruity oak. The cherries and the grapes and there's a lot of vanillas too.
Yeah, cherry, grape, vanilla. You know what's cool is out of all the bourbons I've smelled today, this is the first bourbon that's telling me a story on my nose. You guys know how I love to tell you guys I like full stories on the palate. This is doing it on the nose. So I'm getting everything Johnny's describing. It's coming to me in rolls though. So I got caramel on the nose in the beginning. And the longer I breathe it in, I get that cherry, I get that vanilla. I still got that barrel char. It could just be because we went to Buffalo Trace and they had a barrel full of barrel char and it came from Stagg. So maybe that's why I'm associating the two together.
Let's give it a chusky.
Give it a little chusky. Nice legs, as expected.
Oh yeah. This Stagg has great legs. It's unfiltered, it's gonna have great legs.
Now, for those of you who don't know, Stagg is going to share the same mash bill as Eagle Rare 10, which shares the same mash bill as Buffalo Trace. So if you like Buffalo Trace, odds are you're going to like Eagle Rare 10, and if you like Eagle Rare 10, odds are you're going to like Stagg.
Also, E.H. Taylor.
Oh, interesting. Are you sure on the E.H. Taylor?
Yeah, and Benchmark.
Okay. E.H. Taylor is a little more youthful. I know they store that on the top floor over at Buffalo Trace, where things tend to age a little quicker.
Got a little bitterness on the finish.
Yeah, this batch has a little bitterness.
Interesting.
I still get the grape notes that I like from Stagg.
Yeah. Like really good on the nose and really good on the palate, but there's this weird bitterness that I'm getting on my finish.
And let me ask you, a little dry on the finish today for you?
A dry.
A little dry on the finish today for me too.
But I haven't gotten any bitterness from any of the expressions we've had since we've gotten here. This is weird that there's a bitterness to this.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave this here for a second. This is not a Taste Test Tuesday. This is a Fresh Crack Friday. A Fresh Crack Your Head on a Light Bulb Friday.
Mike's trying to get us suit over here.
I am. I go, but we did have these tiny bottles of Willet 11 year
Un momento.
coming in at 137 proof.
Just in case you missed it, this little
guy.
tiny guy.
Off camera, not Johnny. Johnny's pretty certain this is going to win. I was a little more lenient in thinking the Stagg has a running chance. But with the grape notes that this offered, it was very reminiscent to me of Stagg. So we were going to do this off camera, but we figured, hey, what the hell? What's another bonus 3 minutes to you guys, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And
All right, I'm going to do this traditional style. On the nose, on the Willet.
Well,
So much goodness. A lot of caramel.
Still has that grape freaking note up the ass.
Yeah, still has that grape note up the ass.
Vanilla. Like a grape cream soda.
Mm-hmm. And a Lifesavers cream candy that they used to make.
Yeah, that
Okay,
nose is
I
fantastic.
only have a little bit of Stagg left, so I'm gonna give the Stagg a chew first because it's lower proof. I had to think about which way I wanted to go, but the Stagg's a lower proof, so I'm gonna go with Stagg first.
Okay.
Really good. Woo! You know, anytime they let you get good, woo!
Yeah.
You know it's good. I like it.
Do you feel like the bitterness is gone a little
It's
bit?
less, but it's still as dry.
Still is dry.
Yeah.
But that bitter note
Went away.
kind of went away.
Yeah. It's back to the more grape note. And I do like that. I'm feeling it on the sides of my tongues.
Because that bitterness was like turning me off.
Mm-hmm.
I
For
did
sure.
not like that.
I almost wanted to pull the plug.
But it's gone now.
It is.
So that's good.
Yep. All right. Go ahead and get some Willet. And again, if you missed that video, go back and watch it.
Yeah.
You know, it was a fun little video
It's
we
a
did
very
on this one.
special one.
Yeah, cool thing they did. You know, Willet did over there at the gift shop on
This
that
is a
little bottle.
special pour. Oh yeah, this grape having.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So guys, this is like, I would love to not say no contest.
Yeah.
Right? But this is Mike Tyson, and hopefully this is fucking Logan Paul or Jake Paul getting knocked the fuck out. We'll find out on Fight TV or Netflix. I think it's getting aired on Netflix this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
This is
really-
phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Holy
Okay, so just a quick little something. It's family estate bottled single barrel bourbon aged in selected white oak barrels for 11 years, bottled from barrel number 2786, 68.5 by volume, 137 proof. Rare release, handcrafted in Kentucky. We really wanted to do a taste test Tuesday on this one, but honestly, look how tiny the bottle is. There's just no way we'd have enough to make it into the brackets.
Yeah,
so we were going to do it off camera.
Because clearly it would have won in this instance, but like, yeah, it's probably going to beat a lot of things.
Yeah.
So if this went on to the finals, it's just not fair.
Yes, and if it won the quarterly, and the second quarterly, and the third quarterly,
to the finals,
and then the year, we wouldn't have enough juice,
we would
unfortunately.
just not be able to, produce it. So,
I do hope that one day I'm fortunate enough to find a full-size bottle of this.
Yeah.
And
wild good.
If I found both of these, I'd probably grab this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it's like quadruple the
price. Yeah, this has got to be around $400 or $500. But secondary, this is probably $250.
Just to put this in the perspective, these are the same price.
Yeah, same price.
These two bottles currently, as they said,
SRP,
are the same price. Just think about that. But I would still buy this. I think over this.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. I didn't want to say it.
And that's fucked up, but I think I would.
Yeah.
Because this is that good.
This is that good, guys. We're gonna shoot over there again, and if we're lucky enough that they have a couple more, we're gonna buy a couple more.
Yeah, because this is awesome. But yeah, For now, let's just we haven't given this a proper fresh crack rating.
Nope. Okay, cool. So I drank all mine.
Me too.
But it was a thumbs up on the nose.
Yes.
It was originally a thumb sideways on the finish, but after it opened up and that bitterness went away,
yeah,
I'll give it a 3/4, almost full thumbs up on the finish. The one thing striking against it for me is the dryness. Now, I will say I've had multiple batches. Every batch is going to be a little different, right? So I think it was 131.1 I had, or 131.7, I forget. The very first batch. I had the very first batch before they started putting the numbers on it, and I really enjoyed that batch. This batch over here, definitely not a miss. No. Still 3 thumbs up, but that dryness on the palate for me kind of just shied it away, especially from, you know, the pseudo Taste Test Friday we gave you guys.
Yeah. So, but you know what? It still got all the thumbs. So
all the thumbs.
So
6 thumbs up.
Originally, I gotta tell you, I was putting this as a thumbs down on the finish.
For sure. Originally, I was going to put it as a thumbs down.
It wasn't even going sideways for me.
Okay.
That bitter note was disgusting.
Yeah.
And I was really off, but
yeah.
And then it opened up, and thankfully
did its thing. Thank goodness.
Thank God, because I would have been really upset because this is a bottle that was gifted to me that I was excited about. So thankfully that went away. So it really redeemed itself. It went from a down to an up.
Yeah.
That's a big move.
Big move. Bold move, Cotton.
So yeah, we're gonna go 6 thumbs up.
6 thumbs up. Thanks for tuning in. Smash that bell. Click that like button. Hit subscribe. As always, see you next Friday.